2800 double wasp engine was the most powerful and largest capacity power of any fighter aircraft. And this became the the fastest American single-engine fighter of the day, able to exceed 400 miles an hour. The Corsair wasn't perfect from the start. Some of its handling characteristics initially made it somewhat unsuitable, it was felt, for operations from aircraft carriers with the US Navy. So it was the US Marine Corps flying these aircraft from land bases, which was the first to use the F-4 operational from December 1942. Air arm of the Royal Navy performed carrier qualification on the Corsair before the US Navy did. By the time the US Navy started flying F-4Us from carriers in April 1944, the earlier maladies had been ironed out. This became one of the great fighters of the Pacific War. Even so, it's interesting to note that most wartime missions by Corsairs were actually flown from land bases. Combat aspects, the Corsair was able to outclass the main Imperial Japanese Naval Air Force fighter of the day, the Mitsubishi A6M, the Zero, and indeed other comparable Japanese fighters. The US Marine Corps employed F-4Us and FG-1Ds outstandingly as they ironed through the Pacific. And indeed the most famous Corsair exponent of the war, to some extent infamous Corsair exponent of the war, was a US Marine, Major Gregory Pappy Boyington, commander of US Marine Fighter Squadron VMF 214, the Black Sheep, who claimed 26 Japanese aircraft destroyed. While flying with that unit. They were operated as fighter bombers in the Pacific by the US Navy and Marine Corps, supporting all the important amphibious landings of the Pacific campaign. Likewise in both the air-to-air and air-to-ground arenas by the Royal New Zealand Air Force. 18 squadrons of our own Fleet Air Arm were equipped with Corsairs at their peak. And this one from the fighter collection is in the colours of 1850 Squadron, representing a Corsair 4 of the Fleet Air Arm, serving aboard HMS Vengeance in the Pacific. The Corsair is an impressive performer, as is